Hi Steve, welcome to webgolfcoach.com. My name's Gary Forrester and I'll be your PGA instructor looking after your game for you. So let's just have a general look at your golf swing. I think it's in very good shape. I think we've got a generally tidy position at the setup, nice high position, solid position at the top of the backswing, and a nice complete well balanced finish position on the follow through. Also having a look at the down the line view, we see a generally good posture position there, and working into the swing, getting up to the top of the backswing again, getting into a nice solid square club head position, coming down and getting through nicely, and a very well rounded balanced swing. So generally there's a lot of good things going on. I think there's a bit of a breakdown in the way the ball flies though. I think your general ball flight is a draw, but we do occasionally maybe get some blocks out to the right, or maybe you just turn the club head over a little bit and the ball flies too much from right to left. Now I'd like to go through one or two things that I could help you with. First of all, we're going to talk about a couple of things, key issues that we have for the setup position for the driver that you have. Now as I see here, I'm just going to do a red line that goes through your sternum and through your pelvis. And that setup position there, I would say, is just a little bit too vertical in that spine angle. I'd really like to see the angle tilted a bit more to the right. And also just kind of adding into the ball position being a bit more opposite your left knee and your left heel. Now the reason that we want to try and get yourself into the setup position is to feel that you're already loaded up before you even make your swing. Now what's going to happen is when you come into your backswing, we do get into a very nice position at the top of the backswing, nice load up. The shoulders certainly load up nicely behind the golf ball. From there, coming down, the thing about the way you attack, now just come into impact there, the spine angle has really kind of tilted quite a lot. Now certainly the body will stay behind a little bit more with using the driver, a bit more behind the ball, but here's a little bit too excessive, and the reason is that because the spine angle is too vertical at the address, in order for you to try and get the correct launch angle, i.e. the club head kind of hitting a little bit more on the upswing, then your body has had to drop back to the right hand side so that your club can actually make an ascending contact. Now although we get into a very good finish position and it's certainly well balanced and you're certainly more than capable of hitting the good shots, we'll see from the down the line view that the angle of your golf swing is compromised a little bit. So what we're going to do, we'll have a little look at the down the line view. Again, generally the setup is very good. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some plane lines for you, and the general direction of the golf swing will work in between these two lines. Now looking at the takeaway, we'll just kind of mention about the club head working its way in between the yellow lines. Now the club head, as we can see at the moment here, is very much under the yellow line, and ideally what I'd like to see is that the club head is in line with your hands. Now this is a key position where the shaft is both parallel to the ground and parallel to your target line. But moving further into the swing, we get up to the top of the backswing, the club gets a position that kind of points a little bit across the line at the top, and coming into our downswing, again the club head has travelled back behind the hands. Now like I said, the ball flight that you have, can start a little bit too much over to the right, and when I get into the next frame here, the club head is quite a bit under the yellow line, and that can certainly means that the club head travels and attacks too much from the inside of the golf ball, and invariably the ball will start a little bit much more over to the right and it'll stay there, or potentially it will turn over too much. However, like I said, we do get into a very good finish position, well balanced, so you're certainly again more than capable of hitting the good shots. What I'd like to do is go through these positions for you and some reminders. Firstly, the spine angle at address. getting that tilted more over to the right hand side. 2, making sure that the ball position is opposite your left heel and your left knee. And then 3 is I'm actually going to give you a swing drill, a 3-ball drill, as a video clip for you to have a look at. There's going to be 2 video clips for you. There's one that's going to go through me explaining how you get into a setup position for driver, and then another one with a 3-ball drill that will help you get the swing direction working much more online. Steve, I hope you enjoyed what I had to say about your game. I think it's all great. I think there's a lot of good things there. But like I said, there's a couple of things that would just change in order for you to try and get the ball flight straightened out a little bit more. Hope you enjoyed my analysis. I look forward to working with you more and seeing more video clips of you in the future and seeing your game improve.